Hey guys, hey, Christie Ashabranner here. I'm the Angel Lady. I help meeples. I help meeples. It's gonna be one of those nights. I help people move beyond their limits. I just had to restart my live because I forgot. I forgot to copy something that I need to paste. So I'm here. I need to get this away from my face. Like I feel like y'all are way too close to my eyeballs. Okay. There we go. You can see more of me. It's not right there in my face. Okay, so it's been a little bit of a rough start tonight. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. If you're here, please say hi. I apologize. This is just me being me, and I couldn't be anybody else but myself. So here we go. I am going to put up the link. I have 2 spots available for tonight for messages from Spirit. They're 15-minute blocks. If you want one, please let me know, and let me know that you're going to grab it so I can write your name down. If you're here, please say hello so I can say hi. And you know, Facebook will not allow me to say the word S-H-A-R-E. So y'all know what to do. You got to S-H-A-R-E this video if you want to shout out the free mini messages from Spirit. So there you go. I don't know why Facebook is restricting me from saying words. I can't even swear anymore. They're just going to punish me. So this is me trying to just behave myself. And it's not easy. It's not easy being me. Anyway, so hi, Kathy and Kathy. We got Kathy Ledoux, Kathy Gagnon. I don't know if I said that right, but there you go. Samantha Millet, Terry Bombard, La Bombard. Sorry, I forgot the La. Callie's here. Hi, Callie. I lost my husband. I don't know if he made it back in or not, but look at this. I got wings. Get down. Lay down. Lay down here. Lay down. You guys, I can't even. Now my dog's barking. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Cammie. It has been crazy. It's been a crazy day. I've been running around trying to get ready because tomorrow is my first day polished. So y'all can come in and say hello to me and come get a reading in person, or messages from Spirit in person, or Reiki in person, or energy medicine in person. But I'm so excited, but everything's not ready. So you just all have to bear with me while I continue to just make things better and more ready. So messages from Spirit, and I don't know how I got so close to the camera again. I'm like zooming in. Hello. Hello. William said his snacks are gone already. He had a bag of chips in his phone. He's getting ready to sit on the couch with the dogs. And I'm like, you got your show, I can't even talk. Your show snacks ready? And he's like, yep. Samantha, to answer your question, I'm kind of crazy and all over the place, and my hair's sticking up. It's making me nuts, but I'm here. I made it. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jeff Brink. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I don't know why, but Facebook won't allow me to use the word S-H-A-R-E. So please, S-H-A-R-E. This video, if you want to shout out the free messages from Spirit, mini. And Callie Reese is up first. How exciting. Oh, what a cute little doggy, Callie. Oh, I love doggies. They're so cute. Callie Reese is up first. And then I have Dawn, but I haven't seen Dawn yet. Hopefully she will show up. I'm hoping, but I have 2 spots left for tonight. If you want a paid spot, remember 15 minutes on the clock and you get to talk to 1 person. So, Callie, are you ready for your messages from Spirit? Thank you guys for S-H-A-R-I-N-G this video. I'm too scared to say it because then Facebook won't pay me for my posts. And you know what? Facebook is paying me for my posts, so I will not swear and I will not say S-H-A-R-E. So hopefully you all get the gist. Callie said she's ready. All right. You guys, if you haven't watched me long enough to know, or if this is your first time joining me, this is Will's grandma's ring. This is the ring he proposed to me with. Isn't it beautiful? It's a moonstone with little diamonds all around it. And I did end up getting a different engagement ring and a wedding band when we got married. But this ring is, we use his grandma, who's crossed over as, she like brings the people to me. That's a great idea, Kathy. She helps bring the people to me. I believe that she helps me communicate too. So I try to use this ring as a sign to spirit that I'm ready to communicate. That way they're not bugging me all the time. Yes, my belief cup is up there as well, which I'm not going to walk all the way over there to get it. I don't even think I can honestly reach it up there, but it's there. For those of you that remember, it's sitting up there. And I'm also wearing my belief shirt, right? So that's fun. Hi, April. Hi, Aunt Deb. William, do you want to come in here and come get the cup for everyone? I don't think so, but I can stick my face in front of the camera so nobody can see you. You guys want to look at my pores? I'm a dork, I know. All right, Callie's like, let's get on with the show. Has anybody seen Dawn? I haven't seen Dawn. Hi, Sarah. Hi, April. Dawn Halpin. Hi, Karen Claflin. Welcome. Welcome to my puff show. I wish Randy was watching because I'd tell Randy, like, I need my hair done. Hi, Bitty Beans. I miss you. Come visit me. Hi, Tanya. All right, let's invite Callie and stop wasting time, you guys. I still got 2 spots left. If you want one, let me know. Information's pinned down there. Callie says, take your time. Thanks, I appreciate that. But I'm tired. It's been a long day, and I want to get your messages across. All right, I'm sending you an invite, Callie. You don't have to turn the video on, but I have to be able to hear you so I can make your 15 minutes worth your time. Yay! I don't see you, but I hear you giggling.
I'm here.
Okay, it's your 15 minutes. Who do you want to talk to?
I
gotta turn you up.
Maybe my dad's, or not my dad's, my mom's dad.
So your grandfather. I had to think about that really hard.
Well, I have 2 that passed away, but him.
It's okay. We're gonna differentiate, and I'm gonna ask you what his name is.
Tom or Thomas.
What's Tom's last name?
Sherman.
I thought you said Sherwin at first, and I automatically, like, my brain associates things to, like, commercials and things, so I get, like, the Sherwin-Williams paint in my head. So that in itself could be a message. Maybe he liked paint. I don't know. But my brain immediately just goes to, like, what can I associate with this name? And that's just how it works for me. And that's why I wear the ring. So, you know, they can't just, like, throw messages into my brain anytime they wanted to, because that would not be fun. All right. Oh, he's telling me I spelled his name wrong. I forgot the R. He's like, I'm not She-Man, I'm Sherman. Hi, Savannah. Thanks for joining, you guys. I'm going to ignore the comments for a little bit, and we're going to concentrate on Grandpa Tom. Grandpa Tom. I feel like I got this energy when I said Grandpa Tom, whether you called him Grandpa or not. It was this immense pride. I think he really enjoyed being a grandparent. He enjoyed being around people. He enjoyed being around people and, like, the little people as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I was his first grandchild, and we had a really close bond.
Okay. And did he work with his hands, like with wood in particular, like to make things?
Yeah, he was very busy. He had his hands in everything, but he did like to craft and build and.
Okay. He's a very simple man, but he says that he takes pride in his work and everything he does. He didn't have a lot. He didn't come from a lot, and he felt like he wasn't able to give a lot. So he gave a lot of his time and energy to be able to let people know that he cared about them. Does that make sense to you?
Yep. Okay.
When you said busy, I heard busybody, and that's not something he was. He was full of integrity, didn't like to talk bad about people, even if people didn't deserve that respect. He always gave people respect, even if they didn't deserve it, so to speak. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, he was very respectful. He's showing me his hat in his hands. So if he wore a hat whenever he went into a building, he'd take his hat off. Just a sign of respect. He spent a lot of time in hardware stores. He's literally showing me going in and out of hardware stores.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's almost as if you're probably not old enough to remember the show Cheers. But it was Okay, so like when he walked into a hardware store, everybody knew who he was.
Oh, yes. He was well known in Peru.
Okay. In Peru. Oh, great. That's where I just moved my stuff to today. Okay. By any chance, would it be like the Obashan? Was he well known there?
Yeah, anywhere he went in town.
That's so funny. I don't know if how long ago he passed, but I'm gonna just show you what's in my pocket right now. I'm gonna dig it out. So my husband and I literally went to that hardware store today in Peru, and we had these 2 keys made.
Oh.
So it's kind of like if he was there, then I was there, and we were kind of like traveling together. I feel like he loved to teach and show people the things that he knew how to do. He wasn't formally trained, though. It was just kind of from tinkering throughout his lifetime.
Yep.
Also learning from his father as well. He was a tinkerer as well. 2 peas in a pod. So they were very similar.
I didn't know his dad.
That's okay, but this is just what he's telling me. Okay. He's telling me that his father was more gruff, but he did learn a lot of things, a lot of important things from his father. And his mother was very soft. I don't know if you know anything about her.
I do.
You do?
His mom actually didn't raise him. It was his grandma.
Okay. Well, whoever he considered his mother was very soft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, what else can I get from him? So you were the first grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
You were the first spoiled grandchild.
Yep.
So what I'm seeing is like you sitting on his lap, and he's like, you can do no wrong. Like if your parents are trying to basically discipline you or try to teach you something, and it would be grandpa interfering and saying, no.
Yep.
No, she's fine, really. She didn't do anything wrong. Like she doesn't need a swat on the behind. She doesn't need like, no. And on top of that, let's give her some ice cream. Let's give her some treats. Let's give her some goodies, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like food was a love language for him, whether he made it or just brought it to you or gave it to you, like food, candy, ice cream, those kinds of things.
He would always have some sort of food, and the grandkids, particularly the girls, would spend a lot of time, and he would warm up like the fry offer cookies. Yeah. And we would steal one, and he would make it a big deal that we were taking it, but he loved every second of it.
Yep, and it was the kids that made him feel young and stay young.
Mm-hmm.
So connecting with his energy, I'm getting some stuff going with it's either the esophagus or the bronchioles into the throat. Does that make sense to you?
Yep. Okay. When he first was sick, they had told him it was bronchitis, but it was lung cancer.
Okay, so just validation for you. And it got increasingly harder and harder for him to breathe over time. It was, it's like, it's kind of like he tried to push people away because he didn't want them to see him sick. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so it wasn't that he didn't love you guys, right? It was just that he was a proud man who valued his strength and his determination and didn't want people to see him struggle, right?
Yeah.
That was hard. That was really hard for him because he was very determined to continue to do things on his own. And I almost feel like he pushed it to the point of where it became very dangerous for him to be on his own. Does that make sense to you?
He was sent home with hospice. When he was sent home, they had told us we had a longer time with him than we did. Mm-hmm. And when he finally passed, it was just his 5 grandkids and his wife. His daughters had just left.
Mm-hmm. And you were there?
Yep.
Okay. So, did you kiss him? It was somebody kissing him on the cheek.
Yeah. We had talked to him through the whole day, and it was, I want to say like 10 or 11 at night that he had passed.
Okay. He lived a really good life. Like he's really happy with the kind of person he was. how well he provided. He did the best that he could.
Yep.
So he left this world with no regrets. And he was happy that he went as fast as what he did.
Mhm.
He wasn't a person that wanted people to watch him suffer. And he shows me, like, after he passed, like somebody tucking him in, like tucking whether it's a sheet or a blanket, like almost like putting it around his chest and over his chest, not over his face though.
Yep.
It's okay. That makes sense to you?
Mhm.
Okay. So just know in that moment, like after his soul left his body, like he was fully aware of everything that was going on around him. I almost feel like he had a meet Jesus kind of moment too. Like a lot of people who are religious will get like a meet Jesus kind of moment.
Mhm.
And I don't feel like he was super go to church or anything like that. But I do feel like his crossing was very spiritual for him. Does that make sense to you, or would that make
Yeah.
sense to you?
He
Okay.
didn't go to church a lot, but the when we had his services and stuff, the church was so packed that people were outside.
Okay. Good. He was well loved.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did he have a love of fire trucks or
He was the fire commissioner.
okay, because he was showing me a fire truck.
Yep.
So did
were
they
there
have like a fire procession for him, like a fire truck thing?
Yep. They even came to the house and gave him an award
Okay.
for being, I can't remember what the specific title was. My grandma has it. But they dropped that off the day or the day before he had
That's
passed.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just more validation for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did he call you? I'm getting like, I know your name is Callie, but like I'm very specifically seeing calla lilies. So I don't know if he called you like a flower name or a little flower or lily or anything, like some kind of pet name.
He would call me O'Malley.
O'Malley. So I couldn't. I'm not making the translation right, but there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
Was he Irish? Like, where did he come up with O'Malley?
Because it rhymed Callie O'Malley.
Okay, so I just didn't get it right. Calla Lily, you know, it's just, I got it. I understand. But he did a good job with the fire trucks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's showing me cemetery
Mm-hmm.
and that being full as well.
He's cremated and he's at my grandma's house.
Okay, so was there a party afterwards?
Yeah, at the fire station.
Okay, fire station. Does he have family in Peru that's in a cemetery nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know is it family name of Sherman? I'm just curious because my husband and I visit cemeteries
I
often.
know. I think he has family in St. Augustine's.
Okay.
And his sister just recently passed away, but she's in Keysville.
We just went to that cemetery. That's interesting. Okay. So I think he was just trying to show me a personal note of that. Like we've been there by there recently, and William can chime in here. I can't remember. It was probably maybe a week or two ago. So where we go, and my husband cleans the gravestones, and I go there to release souls. So, but sometimes we just drive through because we really like it. But I think that was just kind of a personal note for me that I had visited some of his family.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have something hanging in your car in relation to him or his passing?
No.
Okay. Somebody has something in their vehicle in memory of him because he's showing me.
Maybe my mom?
Okay. Because I have something hanging in my car, but it's something completely different, but he's bringing my attention to that in memory of him. So if your mom's not there, maybe you could ask her if there's something hanging there, just to let you know.
Be her or his wife or even my aunt who drives crazy, but
Okay. So you need to know that
I can ask my mom. I can message her and see.
That's okay.
She might be on here.
So he's showing me also, I don't know if it's a stuffed animal or like one of those shirt bears that people make in memory of someone else.
We made shirts. We made shirt pillows out of all of his shirts.
Okay.
I helped my grandma do it for everybody in the family.
Okay, so that might be in relation to what I was seeing. I was trying to translate in memory of something, and then he showed me a bear, and then he showed me a shirt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just a shirt. We just literally made a pillow with his favorite shirts.
okay, so he knows that too, and also is aware of those things. And um, you guys need to know that even though he's on the other side, like that love never goes away, and I feel like you can feel that sometimes. Like you feel that strong connection, like he's right there, and you need to know that that's real. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So can you explain that to me? What's happening?
With what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot going on with our family.
Okay.
And my mom has even said if he was here, we think things would be different, handled different.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot that's gone on with my sister.
Okay.
And I no longer have a relationship with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would sort things out differently than my grandma who is here.
Okay. So what I'm getting from that is that he says that it'll work out on its own in time, but he's always there. He's always there to help. He's always there to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you feel that too. Your sister is having problems with, I don't want to say on Facebook Live, but it would be something that I wouldn't say on Facebook Live. Does that make sense to you? Okay. That's going to be a long road, and you need to prepare yourself for that. Okay. But disconnecting from it is what's important for you, and you made the right choice. Okay. Just validation for you on that with him.
Okay.
And you're right. If he was around, he'd open up a can of whoop ass, but he didn't really do that. So I'm saying like he would straighten things out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he would.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But that isn't his job anymore. Okay. And some people have to learn their own lessons, meaning your sister. Okay. She has to make her own journey. Okay.
She's got a lot of bad influences right now that are giving her advice.
Yep. And that's just her journey right now, and it will come around, but it's going to be a while. Okay.
Yep.
But he's watching over her too, also kicking her ass at the same time, but no, energetically, but
she needs it.
Okay. He's saying to not worry about it. Okay. I know it's hard, but he's saying like this is her journey and what she's meant to experience. You can't save it or alter it in any way. That's not your job. Your job is to just be there to love and support when it's time. Now's not the time.
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me before we finish?
I don't think so. I've recently become going on the path of becoming a teacher because I know how much the school meant to him. So he does play a huge role in what I do every day.
And that's great. That's great. And I feel like you're doing a great honor to him. Okay, darling. Well, thanks for coming on live with me.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Whew, first one down. Thank you so much, Callie, for sharing your grandfather's energy with me. We're going to send him in love and peace. Thanks, Tom, for doing your best to try and translate into this very Polish brain. All right. So you guys, I have 2 spaces left. I don't know if anybody wants them. If nobody wants them, that's fine. But the information is down below. And if you want it, please let me know. Because I have my notifications off, so I won't see it. But I want to be able to write it down. Also, if you want a shot at the free Messages from Spirit. You have to, Facebook won't allow me to say the word SHARE, but please do so and comment that you have. I'm going to scroll back here and try and get back to the comments that I missed. Hi, Janet. Hi, Rihanna. Hi, Savannah, Shannon. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Kendall. Jenny Lee, Connie. Hey, everybody. Thanks for you-know-whating. I can't say it. Facebook won't let me. Hi, Ashley and Tammy, Jessica, Shell. We got Linda. Is it Tama or Toma? Tama or Toma? I'm not sure. Hi, Tina. We got Amanda and Sarah and Linda Lou, like Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou who? Thanks for sharing. Oh, I almost said it. Betty Beans, you almost made me say it. I almost said the SHARE. I don't know why they won't let me say it. They just don't want me to ask for engagement. They want me to organically get it. So there you go. Hi, Shane. Hi, Jody. Hi, Dan. Oh my God, there's so many of you tonight. Michelle. All right. Lots of love for Callie, I see. Hi, Mike and Vicky and Mary. We got Stacy. She says, good thing I didn't show my face with the ugly crying. That's okay. We all cry. Crying is good. Hi, Janet. Hello, Gina. I think I'm almost. Tanya, my first day of work is tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. Toma? Or is it Tama? Can somebody phonetically spell it for me? So if it's Tama, just write Tom. Thanks, Kendall. It has been a very busy day. Thanks, you guys. My readings are 15 minutes for messages from Spirit. Messages from Spirit. I can't even swear, so Facebook, you're killing me. Okay, good to know, Aunt Deb. Rules schmools, right, April? I know, but really I could use the Facebook pay. So if they're gonna pay me for my content, I'm gonna try and follow the rules. This one is different from last week. So Kendall, this is Messages from Spirit on Tuesday. They're 15-minute blocks each. On Thursday, it's messages from, not messages from, it's angel mini readings. So that's with the card decks. Tama, okay, Tama. I'm gonna try and remember that. Thanks, you guys. Tanya, I don't know who your cousin is. I don't know who your cousin is. So you guys, has anybody seen Dawn? Like, I've lost Dawn. Has anybody seen Dawn? How then? All right, Gina, you're new here. So this is Messages from Spirit. You get 15 minutes to talk to one person. And if you'd like to purchase a spot, the information is pinned down there somewhere on the screen. And if you want to shout out the free one, you have to, what's another word for SHRE? Pass along this video. Pass along this video to others and comment that you passed it along. There we go. Melinda Clark. Nope, not yet, Tanya. Hi, Courtney. Welcome. Has anyone seen Dawn? If not, we're just going to move on to the free one. She paid for a spot, but I haven't seen her. So lend it along. That's great, April. Sprinkle it along. Oh, Karen, I love it. Sprinkle. I'm going to write that shirt down. It's so hard not to swear. You guys, have you ever like sworn your whole life and then all of a sudden you're trying to stop? It's horrible. I'm going to write sprinkle. Sprinkle. Okay, hoping for a free spot this time. Lots of unresolved shirts. I hear you, Kathy. I hear ya. Thanks for sprinkling, Savannah. I'm glad you understand now, Kendall. Yeah, I'm trying to do more stuff. You guys, I'm trying to fit in some energy healing too. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Charlie Goldsmith is, but he is amazing. And I've learned a lot of stuff from him. And I can do the same things that he does via Facebook Live or in person, called Energy Medicine. I've followed a lot of his teachings, paid for a lot of his classes, and he's totally cool and I love him so much. And I want to try and get on live. I've done some of the energy medicine live before. I just like, I'm busy. So I have to find time. I have to find time to do this. Maybe on the weekend. I don't know. But I just want to help all the people. I want to be where the people are. Not really, because, you know, energy. But anyways, thank you for sprinkling this message everywhere, you guys. I'm just probably going to do a free one today. My bro has been gone 17 years, would love a free reading. Melissa, I'm sorry for your loss, you guys. It's so hard. So hard. My husband tells me all the time, I want to talk to grandma. And I always tell him she's busy playing cards. What do you want to know? This grandma, the one that's helping usher the spirits along to me, at least that's my belief. She doesn't really say anything, but I just feel like she would be so good. And William, you can confirm this or deny it, but I feel like your grandma would be so good at ushering people in and out. Like, you sit here, you go here, you wait in line, you're up next. Like, I really feel like that's your mom's energy. Like, she would be good at that. And I feel like that your mom gets that from her mom. So I don't really know, but there you have it. All right. Well, Tanya, at some point, I'm going to start doing them probably 30 minutes at a time, maybe just pop on here and there. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Like, I really just need to set down a schedule, and I'm trying really hard. So while I'm waiting here and I have all y'all listening to me, those of you who are local to me, I have moved from Margaret Street. I'm now at Polished from head to toe in Peru. My hours are going to be from 1 to 5 p.m. unless you schedule an appointment. So that means I'm going to be guaranteed to be there for walk-ins or whatever from 1 to 5 p.m. I believe Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I have schedulable appointments all over the place on different days. So if you want to walk in, I'm going to be sitting there. You can come in and say hello to me. We can do mini readings. We can do aura readings. We can do full-on energy work. We can do whatever you want to do during those walk-in hours from polished to head to toe. And then you can schedule appointments too. And if you're not local to me, you can always schedule an appointment online. I do all of my work online as well, except for the aura readings. I can't do those online. You have to be sitting in front of me. So I don't know if I put my link down there for scheduling appointments, but yep, I have private readings right there. It's down at the bottom. So I guess we're going to do, Dawn hasn't shown up, right? You guys, you haven't seen Dawn. Has anybody seen Dawn? Anybody? So do we go live on this one, or like we did last time? Kendall, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ooh, how do you say your last name, Nancy? Spotty? Did I say it right? Oh, I love interesting names. Hello, Genevieve. Hello, Genevieve. You guys. All right. Tanya, you should come in for some energy medicine. One-on-one, come see me. I said it right. Yay. All right, so we're going to do a free reading. Since no one else would like a paid spot, that's fine. You guys can book an appointment and come in, or you can do a private reading if you don't want to be on live. So I'm just going to close my eyes and let it all happen. Thank you guys for sprinkling my message everywhere. And I'm just going to close my eyes and pick. So here we go. I hope y'all are ready. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch spirit by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Don't come walking up my stairs. Man, my husband has a great story to tell you guys. I know I'm like squirrel brained and I have my eyes closed, but because I don't want to see who I've picked. But my husband let his spirit follow him home. And he has the craziest story to tell you guys. I gotta open my eyes. I can't. I'll just pick somebody in a second. I actually landed on myself, so there we go. He has the craziest story to tell you guys. So if you're on TikTok or Facebook, Moss Be Gone Memorials, like, you literally have to go see his reels. First of all, he has reels of him cleaning the stones, which is cool as SHIT. So much fun, but he let a spirit follow him home, and we had a conversation about boundaries. Yes, so he's going to be putting that and posting it on his page. So Moss Be Gone Memorials. William, feel free to put your name up there if you want to. I want to pick somebody. Sorry about that. Here we go. Close my eyes again. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch spirit by the toe. If they holler, let them go. You shall be the one, the one, the one, the one, the one. Hi-ho, hi-ho. To be it. I lost all my comments. To be it. Oh my goodness. Kathy Ledoux. Guess what? I got an itchy nose, but I choose you. Thank you, William, for putting it up there. Thanks, Genevieve. I'm glad you got to see it. He is having so much fun doing this, and I am too. We're not there together all the time, but we do go there together often. But he's been brave on his own. And the one time he went alone, she followed him home. Yep. Okay, Kathy. Let's see if I can't invite you, Kathy. You don't have to be on camera, but I do have to have you on the sound so I can hear you and interact with you. I don't know where Dawn is. Kathy Ledoux.
Hello.
Hello, lady.
Hi.
How are you
Well,
doing?
good. Long time no see.
No, it's been like, what, 4 days?
I mean in person.
Yes, it's been a while. It has been a
With
while.
you and William making me giggle. And when I look up and see you looking at me, I get all embarrassed because I was like, oh, I got caught. Crap.
I don't remember the last time I saw you. Where were we together that you saw Will and I?
Well, I was talking about the Reiki class, but I think the Reiki share was the last time we saw each other.
Okay, yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done a Reiki share, and I won't be able to do them now, so I don't have enough space, but you know, such is life. So it's your 15 minutes. Who do you want to talk to?
They know, and I want to know why and how the F, and anything else they have to say.
Yeah, see, I need a name. I can try if you want me to just try without a name.
I want you to just try. Okay. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
So I'm getting a female energy right now. Usually it's your crossed over husband that comes through with his turkeys. So would this be female energy coming through? Yes or no?
I'm hoping not.
Okay. That's crazy. So I'm getting a Native American woman.
Ancestor.
Okay. This is what's coming through for you. Fire, earth, okay, wind, air. This is what she's saying. Fire, earth, wind, and air. Let my heart, she's rhyming, not despair. On eagle wings, they shall fly. Let the souls go. This is like a witch incantation. So says I. Okay. That was weird. I've never done that before. Did you hear all that? So this woman that's coming through, a Native American woman, I'd have to say it's probably 4 generations back or more, saying like, this is something you need to let go because there's, man, Native American folklore is really hard to touch on because they're very, they believe very much in light and dark. And whatever is happening right now has a very dark connotation to it. Does that make sense to you?
What has happened?
Yes.
Yes. Not
Okay.
not present, but
Okay. So I feel like you have ancestors coming forward saying that you need to not be involved in this. Does that make sense to you?
not really, no.
Do not involve. Do not involve yourself. Why, how, and what the F? Okay. She's very strong and standing forward in front of you. So this is, have you done, have we done past life regression, like the mini regression with your spirit guides?
No.
Because this is spirit guide and this is spirit protection. Are you smoking right now?
Yes. I just put it out, Christy.
Okay. And there's your face. I see you.
You're looking at the ceiling.
I was. So this is a stumper for me. So you're asking a very delicate question on a live forum, which makes it incredibly difficult for me because I feel like this is a very personal situation involving a man.
Yes.
Okay. This man has left the earthly plane. Is that correct?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't know if you were asking or telling me.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what I'm saying is that it's really new and fresh. Does that make sense to you? And it's as if someone has passed and crossed over and it's the same day. Meaning for me, it's either like really extremely recent or this soul is literally right here and hasn't left the earthly plane. Does that make sense to you?
I did a lot of cord cutting.
Mm-mm. So this is why your spirit guide's coming forward for you. She's standing between. And it's not anything that you need to be afraid of. Okay. It is this person, this male energy doesn't want to leave, doesn't want to leave your side, doesn't want to leave you, doesn't want to go, doesn't want to cross over because they're afraid to. Does that make sense to you?
I'm at a loss, to tell you the truth.
Okay. So they're afraid to leave. It's almost as if there was someone that who crossed over unexpectedly or passed from self-harm that doesn't understand that there's nothing to fear on the other side. So they stay kind of stuck in between. Does that make sense to you?
They might be afraid of judgment. I don't know.
Okay. I'm telling you that they're just like, it's like, you're here. This is Kathy. This is your spirit guide. All right. And then it's this person. Okay. Because that's how close they're trying to remain to you. And it's in a toxic way. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So again, there's nothing for you to fear.
No.
I'm just letting you know that. This person is not, I'm not able to communicate. So what I'm getting is your spirit guide coming through showing me this stuff, but I'm not able to connect to that person. I'm getting little bits and pieces of a toxic relationship, toxicity, anger, and what's the word? Codependency, being glued to you. Can't let go, can't move on, can't, like their brain is all scrambled. Okay. Do those things make sense to you?
This was a person I thought I knew and I didn't know at all. So I don't know what was in their head
Okay,
or
so
would.
that makes sense why it's scrambled. All right. They were good at hiding things?
Me?
No,
Oh,
this person.
oh, very, very good.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a motorcycle.
Yep.
Okay. And did he have a beard?
Goatee.
Okay. There was two sides of him. So almost like it was just a split personality, and you only saw one side, but there's what I say demons, but they're not really demons, you know what I mean? Inside.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there was good. There was good there though. I think that's important for you to know. But it got overrun by the bad things. Overrun. And his energy is literally making me feel like I can't breathe. So that's either him saying like he can't breathe, or he literally suffocated you, like you felt suffocated all the time. I can't breathe.
Probably both.
Okay.
It's affected like several members of the family, like
Okay.
in a bomb shell sort of
Sure.
way. So, and it's been very difficult for
Okay.
everyone.
So you asked why. The answer to that question is really simple and sad. And it was to hurt other people. But it was to hurt other people because he hurt inside and didn't know how to deal with it, didn't know how to express it. There is like, I feel like there's panic. Like I was good. But in his mind, he may have thought he was good, but what he was doing wasn't good. Does that make sense to you?
Exactly.
Okay. So I'm seeing some really terrible things in passing. So like a lot of trauma, a lot of yuck things that I don't want to talk about. It's just I feel very gory details that nobody needs to know or see. Does that make sense to you?
Um, the passing itself was actually, I mean, for as calm and as good as you can have a crossing. I think it was that.
Okay.
All the gory stuff came up after,
Okay.
like that. No, it was all hush hush.
Okay. So that at least makes sense to you. Okay. This is really recent, is that right?
Well, at my age, everything feels like it was just recent. Everything was like a year or two ago.
Okay. Well, the reason why I'm asking you that is because he hasn't made any movement. He hasn't made any progress, and he's still here on the earthly plane. So I don't really have a lot of answers for you other than he's not going away right now.
Yeah, he doesn't come to me because I told him not to, and because I cut those cords. I have had other people tell me that he wants to speak to me.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm getting from him is that the main message is that I was good. I was good. I wasn't a bad person. But I feel like, God help me, like that's an excuse. You know who I am. You know how I say how I feel. Like, I say it the way it is. And I really don't want him to haunt my ass. And I'm just like trying not to be disrespectful. But he's just not in a place to say that he's sorry. And even if he says that he's sorry, it's not truly heartfelt. He's not there yet.
No, I don't expect that.
Okay. I'm just telling you the truth because I don't want to piss him off too.
I want him. I want him to go and help the other people, not so much me.
Okay.
Me, I'm to the point of just how the hell. But I want him to go help the other people who need the help.
He's not in a place to help because he hasn't left. He's in a place where he can watch, but he can't interact, he can't intervene, he can't really do anything but watch. But that's kind of part of it, right? You have to see things from other people's perspectives. And right now he's having to see the repercussions of his actions. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, so face up to it and cross over.
We can't force them though, but you know, he knows that's what you want, but literally your spirit guide is standing between the two of you because he's just not ready to leave. No matter how many cords you cut, he has to respect your boundaries, but he won't leave until it's his time or he's ready to leave. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My nose is really itchy. All right, lady, I think that's all I got for you.
Oh, you did really good considering I gave you nothing to go on.
Yeah, I mean, your spirit guide was strong, like, and she gave you an incantation. I'm gonna read it again. It says, "Fire, earth, wind, and air, let my heart not despair. On eagle's wings they shall fly. Let the souls go. So says I." Oh my God! You
Just
realize
did it.
I have farting goosebumps, man.
I hope you just did it.
She literally just gave you it's like an incantation, but I don't know what the Native Americans call it. You know, spell. I don't know. I don't know whether the words help me. But there
I
you
don't
go.
know. Yeah,
Let the souls go.
that was wild.
Wow.
That was really trippy.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm definitely gonna make that into a Facebook reel. All right, Kathy. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Okay, love you. Thanks.
Love you too. I'll see
Bye.
you later. Woo! That was freaking awesome. Thanks, Kathy. That was fun. I need more paper. I'm out of paper. All right, let me catch up on the comments with everybody and see if I didn't miss anything. I hope you all saw that. That was crazy. So cool. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I always do this little thing before I do my Facebook Lives, before I get to the comments. My nose is so itchy. My nose rings make them tickle. When I talk, they vibrate and then they tickle my nose. But anyway, I always say this little thing before I start my Facebook Live, that I connect with all the people that I'm meant to connect with and their loved ones that need to hear the message the most. And I'm literally just blown away right now by this wonderful Native American woman that came forward for Kathy and just literally gave me the words to say to help them. So I really hope that it helped this man, even though I don't know his name. And we send him in love and peace. All right. My nose is now running because I keep touching it. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to where I left off. I said hi to Genevieve. So here we go. Tanya said I need to. Yes, you do. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Hi, Diane. Cassie Lynn. Did anybody see Dawn yet? Did Dawn come in? Kendall says me. Hi, Danielle. William said must be gone. Memorials. All right, so I am back where I left off. There we go. Hi, Ashley Peters. Okay. Hi, Trisha. Where in the world is Dawn? Oh. See, Aunt Deb, I don't know if this is Biddy Beans. I gotta pause on this comment right here. See, this is the difference between New York and Rhode Island. So my sweet, sweet little cousin Tabitha heard me say Dawn, and she thinks that I'm saying Don as in Donald instead of dawn as in summer dawn. And it's so cute. The accents, man. I'll tell you what, I originally grew up in Rhode Island, but I moved up here to New York when I was 14, and thank God that accent went away. Kendall said she paid. Okay, Kendall, I'm gonna write you down. I'm running out of paper here for my little notes. Kendall Stark. Hi, Sheila. I got Sabrina and Sandy and Karen. Dawn is here. I see her. Samantha, thanks for the comment. Girl, I'm not sure how you do it, but wow. I don't know how I do it either. I'm Melissa Terry. Hi, Carrie Jan. Tina, there's a spot left. Genevieve, there's spots, you guys. You know, if there, I only have one spot left, but I do private readings and they're only $5 more. So if you don't get a spot tonight, the link is right down there. You can go and book a 15-minute reading, schedule a time, or you can come and see me in person and we can do it. Thanks, Samantha. Thank you, April. Thank you, Callie. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, gonna kiss a fool. I'm trying to catch up on these comments, but you guys keep talking, so I'll give you a second. I better catch it. Yep. Don made it in. I am located in upstate New York, Peru, Plattsburgh, New York, Gina. But I do appointments online too. Okay. Samantha says, remind me when you do cards. Thursdays, 7 p.m. Thank you, Shannon Robert. That's amazing. Hold on. Still catching up here, guys. Hang in there. I just answered Danielle. William said he will be having a workshop day in a local cemetery. The comments keep moving. To teach people, and we will clean stones together. Stay tuned on more info on that. Nice. Yes, we're going to do a cleanup day. Samantha says she would love to have a video where we could get to know you. What do you need to know, Samantha? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Kendall and Dawn. Dawn said she's here. I really need more paper. Hold on. Paper everywhere. Not a drop to spare. We'll use a paper bag. That's what I have available. Hi, Lauren. The reason why I need fresh paper is because sometimes I like to send you guys pictures of the notes I write. So just waiting for Dawn, and then we have, Kendall said she paid, but I don't. You can get me some. Dawn says she's ready when I am. Okay. Yes, it's a paper bag. See? Paper bag. Paper bag. Not even kidding. Really is a paper bag. You paid on Facebook? Okay, Kendall. What I hate, I gotta read Samantha's long comment here. Anything, just who you are as a person, how you found your talent, what you hate the most about your talent, and what's your favorite band, etc. Okay, I'm gonna set up a live event. Get to know Christy. Ask me all the questions. Just for Samantha. Do I still have the cup? Look, Shane. Shane, it's right here. Oh, hold on. There it is right there on the shelf. I can't reach it right now, but it is there. My Believe cup. I'm wearing my Believe shirt. Hi, Christina. Hello, Jacqueline. All right. Let's go on. God, I've got the Talk to Spirit sweats. I sweat. You guys, I don't know if you have ever watched Tyler Henry, but he's another story. But anyway, if you've ever watched him, the way that he connects, the messages that he gets, and the sweating that he does, we are one in the same. Like, I get so much heated body when I connect with spirit. All right, let's add Dawn. Hold on, Dawn, I'm coming for you. Send invite. I sent you an invite, Dawn. You don't have to be on camera, but I do have to be able to hear you.
Hey.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Good. So it's your 15 minutes. Who do you want to talk to? Oh, I lost Dawn. Dawn, come back. Hold on, let's try it again. Apparently, Spirit decided to cut that off. I totally lost her. We'll hang out here for a second. Am I gonna do the rods anytime soon? You guys, so many things. So many things. Tyler Henry got Christy kicked off Fireside. Yes, he sure did. Let's get Dawn back up here.
Okay, sorry, my phone rang in the middle of the conversation.
Of course it did. That's what Do Not Disturb is for. I learned that, but sometimes I forget to do it. All right.
Yeah, she didn't believe you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, what can I do for you?
Can we?
Son of a biscuit Trisket. Them people need to stop calling you. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, Tanya. Fireside is an app kind of like Facebook, but it's all video. Hi, Amy. Yeah, my following was really growing on Fireside. He even showed up in one of my episodes, creeping. So I don't know what the issue is. I love Tyler Henry, or I did at least until that happened. Hi, Keela. So let's try this again, Dawn. Hello, Rachel. Because he pretty much pays for the whole app, Kendall. And no, it's not cool. Hello, Dawn.
Hey,
Who
third time's
keeps
a charm.
calling you? So I call that kid timing. We just lost her again. I don't know what's going on, but we'll try one more time. I call that kid timing. So whenever I'm busy or trying to do something, especially if like it's math, I'm on my phone, I'm trying to figure out these numbers, and never fails one of my kids call. Never fails. And then you have to like decline it, and then you feel bad, and it's like, oh man, it's just such bad timing, and I call that kid timing. So yeah, it happens a lot. Let's see if we can get Dawn back up here. Sorry guys for the technical difficulties.
Okay, try
So
this again.
is it phone calls, or is like Facebook kicking you out?
I don't know, because it's both, I think. The first time was a phone call, and then the second time, I think my Bluetooth just kept disconnecting or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So let's try this again. It's your 15 minutes. Who do you want to talk to?
Let me try my aunt, Susan Como.
Okay. You got an Aunt Susie?
Yeah.
Aunt Susie Q. Okay. Let's see what I can get. So, that's interesting. I feel as if connecting with her energy, my whole physical being and my speech immediately slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she was just a very slow talker or a slow mover, but just all of a sudden, even my brain function, which is normally very quick all the time, it just slowed right down. It was like, and slowed right down.
Well, at the end, everything, she had brain cancer, so at the end, everything slowed down. So that may be what it was.
Okay. She lost her speech, so I'm getting the feeling in my tongue like it was a slow loss of speech. Like
Mm-hmm.
she could speak for a while, but it got worse and worse, progressively worse. Okay, so just validation for you and me that I'm connected to the right person. We don't want to call up the wrong relative, right?
Right.
we call up Aunt Susan and we end up with Aunt Maggie. So I feel like she's kind of silly too. We've got some jokes going on here. She's got a little bit of a dry humor.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much.
Okay. And she has a very quiet presence, meaning like you knew that she was there and in family functions or like if you were visiting her or whatever, like in a group full or a house full of people, you knew that she was there. Like you could feel that energy. She had big energy, but she was very detached and kind of laid back. She wasn't loud. She wasn't boisterous. She wasn't annoying. As a matter of fact, she didn't like people who were like that.
Hold on, babe, I'm gonna know something. Hold on. I'm listening.
Did you hear
Sorry.
that? She didn't like people who interrupted. Which is exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny. I feel like she was a very a giving soul, kind, generous, but also I don't want to say strict, but she had her boundaries. Like you could only like ask for help for so much where, you know, and then she'd be like, okay, like what's going on? Like, do you really need help or are you just kind of trying to take advantage at this point? So she had very good boundaries. I feel like she liked to spend time with kids, but she wasn't like the kind of person that would get down on the floor and play with them or whatever, but she enjoyed being around their energy and near. She was more of a person that would sit down and like watch a movie with you or do a puzzle, slow things. Like she really liked to enjoy time spent with others. Does that make sense to you?
Perfect.
Okay. She spent a lot of time with you?
In the last like year, yes.
Okay. You were there to help her a lot. You were a big help. She's saying thank you for that. Did she have like physical, like she'd get sick, like throw up, vomit, that sort of stuff?
Not when I was with her.
Okay. So we have another energy pushing in that had problems with their stomach. So somebody would have like gastrointestinal problems, vomiting, and I feel like it was in relation to her. So that would be her mother or a mother figure to her. So she's just pulling somebody right in with your reading, just letting you know that they're there together. Does that
Probably
make
her
sense to
mom,
you?
which was my grandmother that we did the other day.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Did you say she passed the other day or you visited?
No, I said that my grandmother that we talked about the other day
Okay.
when I did the reading with you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Great. That's right. We did have a session together, right? My brain forgets everything. I swear to God, it comes in one side and goes out the other. So she's showing me another female with you there with her. So like how we talked about you were there a lot for her, there was also another female who was helping. Does that make sense to you? But I want to say there's a sister or a sisterly connection there.
My mom, which would have been her sister.
Okay. That makes sense. So is that who we're referring to? Is that your mom was there helping? Okay. Thanks. I have a really, really hard time with the family connections and hearing the words. So yay. She I feel like she spent a lot of time alone when she was younger.
I don't know.
Okay. Did she's not showing me a significant other, so that would mean to me like either they passed before her or she spent some time without a significant other. Does that make sense to you?
No, because they were married until she passed away.
Okay.
For almost 30 probably years.
That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why she's not referencing them.
Unless it's somebody else coming through.
No, we're still talking to her. So I feel like she feels like she spent a lot of time wasted, and not doing things that she should have done. So to me, that means that she spent a lot of time sitting, watching TV, maybe just kind of like, instead of going outside and experiencing life and, like traveling or vacationing or going places, like for her, that's her regret. Like she didn't do the things, right? It was something that she got stuck in. She got stuck in this cycle that she felt like there was always time. There was always enough time. And it didn't occur to her that she had ran out of time. I think what she's saying is that she has regrets that she didn't do more things. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I feel like she wanted to go someplace in particular. For me, I'm seeing like the Grand Canyon, but it could be any place that she wanted to go in particular and she never went. So for me, that would be Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland, but now that I'm disabled, I'm too scared to travel and go to a foreign country. So, for her, that's her regret. She lived a good life, a solid life. That's what she's saying, a solid life, meaning like it wasn't full of bells and whistles and a lot of crazy adventures. But she took care of her family. She took care of the people she loved. And more importantly, she was there for people who needed her when they did. And she feels really, really good about that. And I feel like she really helped a few people in the family when they were down and out. Even when maybe they've done it too many times before and she maybe shouldn't have helped at that time. Does that make sense to you? But she was kind and generous. Something about cookies. I don't know if she loved to eat cookies, but I'm literally seeing like cookies everywhere.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm literally just seeing like chocolate chip cookies everywhere. I was wearing my Cookie Monster sweatshirt earlier. I would have lifted it up to show you, but I'm a big cookie fan. I don't know about her. So that could also be like her not eating right, taking care of herself, doing the things that she should have done. It also could have been one of her regrets. I also feel like she kind of overindulged and maybe just had a little bit too much of things that she shouldn't have had. And it didn't really contribute to what was going on in her body, but I feel like it contributed to her feeling of wanting to stay home and not wanting to do things and go out and experience life. Does that make sense to you?
We weren't really that close until she got sick. Then, I mean, we would see each other, because we lived in the same city, but they had their own little thing and we did our own little thing with my parents. But as we got older, we saw her more. So I don't know. I mean, it may have been whenever I was younger.
Okay. Well, she's showing me also mourning doves in relation to her. So most people who have a family that's crossed over, they'll attribute to seeing cardinals as a connection to them. For her, it's mourning doves. I don't know if you hear the birds in the morning, but the mourning doves. She's saying that's her.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you get a lot of mourning doves or anything about that?
I hear the birds in the morning.
Okay. So, I don't know if you know what a mourning dove sounds like, but it kind of sounds like a pigeon. And they have like this little coo. It's really cute. So if you get a chance, if you don't know what they sound like, go on YouTube and look them up and listen to the sounds. And I'm telling you, you're going to hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Mourning doves are in particular, they kind of look like pigeons a little bit too, but for some reason, there's a connection between her and the mourning doves. I don't know if she was a fan of birds or what, but mourning doves they're just like the cutest little things. And the sounds that they make are so sweet. So I'm also going to make the connection to that the love between the two of you, it was like the mourning doves sound like so cute, so kind, so sweet. Like I feel like there was a really great bond that was formed over the last year that she was alive, and she can't express how much it meant to her to have you there. She didn't spend enough time with family as they were growing up, and to have someone there who she didn't spend enough time with. Like, it was like surprising for her, for you to be there through it all, basically.
Wow. Okay.
And it really meant a lot to her for you to be there. Like, she expected her sister to be there, you know, but a lot of times the kids that grow up in the family, they take their elders and kind of throw them off to the side. And you didn't do that. And not that she means that you're a bad person or anything like that. It was just surprising to have someone younger show so much support for someone passing over in the family. And the kindness that you showed, it wasn't pity. It was kindness.
What was it? She wouldn't let you pity her.
It wasn't pity. And that was really important to her, to show no pity. And she's truly grateful for that. As for your mom, I feel like they had kind of like a friction relationship. She's showing me like they loved each other, but didn't always get along. And like your mom being a stronger personality than hers, like.
No, it'd be the opposite way.
Okay. So maybe she's just trying to pick a fight, but she's saying she was the overbearing one, like your mom was. So it could be just her energy and just like something she would say to her sister just to tease her. You know what I mean? But basically she's saying like, nope, wasn't me. I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Okay. Do you have any specific questions for me before we end?
Her son.
Okay.
He's dealing with, I mean, he's still here, but he has some issues. Her oldest son.
Okay. Thick-headed. Oh my goodness. Thick. Stubborn.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said he's thick-headed.
Possibly.
Okay. This is along the same lines as one of the other readings. Like, he's on his journey. And she'd like to give him a smack upside the head.
That's supposed to be her younger son. The younger one, yes.
Okay. I don't think you have to worry about the older one. I think it's going to be okay. Like, I feel like things are going to work out for him. It was the one that she wants to smack upside the head that you have to worry about more. Does that make sense?
Her oldest one is sick. That's why I was wondering.
Nope. I don't have anything for him. Like, she's not showing me like crossing over or anything like that.
Okay.
Like, she's showing me no worries. Okay.
Good.
The youngest one though, like, he's gonna get himself in. Watch out for him. All right, darling. Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight.
Thank you. Sorry about all the trouble.
No worries. We figured it out.
All right.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Bye. All right. I'm back, you guys. So I'm going to grab a drink real quick, and then I'm going to scroll back and look at the comments. I know we have still Kendall. I don't know if anybody took any other spots. I have no idea. So let me just scroll back to where we left off. Tristan's listening. Hey, buddy. Hello, Thomas Clark. Hello, Michael and Jeanette. You thought it was an owl. Oh, the mourning doves. Yeah, they sound really cool. I love them. Hi, Sarah. We've already done the free reading. We've already done the free reading. We did do it already. I'm sorry, guys. That was Kathy. Okay, yes, we do all have those relatives. Stuck on William's comment in the comments. What are your hours at Polish? So they're 1 to 5. I start tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But that's just in office hours when I will physically be there. You can book an appointment on my website. The link is right down there, to either do online, or I can meet you there outside of those hours. So I'm gonna fix that on my website, but it's supposed to be 1 to 5. And I can do later hours too. If that doesn't fit your schedule, send me a message. We can work something out and I can squeeze you in somewhere. So just let me know. Let me know. Sorry, Samantha, but I'll be back next Tuesday for that. And Thursday, I'll be here for the Angel mini card readings. You need to book another one after tonight, Kelly. Aw, you guys. I love you guys. I make terrible hearts, so there you go. Reactions are now enabled with iOS 17. You can turn off this feature. I don't know what just happened. You guys, send me hearts. Put some hearts on the screen. Here we go. I don't know what just happened, but I had this really big thing that popped up on the screen. That was pretty cool. Kendall, are you here? Kendall, can you hear me? Kids' bedtime. Sorry, Samantha. Oh, excuse me. You can always book an appointment for a private reading at any time. Got it with my hands again. Oh my God. You're so smart. Reactions are now enabled. So much fun. Did it show a heart on your screen? All right, let's add Kendall. This is the last one for tonight, you guys. I'm pooped. Kendall, Kendall, Kendall. Sending you an invite, Kendall. Do it again. This is so fun. She knows all the tech. Thanks, Samantha. I used to know all the tech too, but then my kids grew up. Hello, Kendall.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Is this a Verizon commercial?
Can you hear me? No, I'm burnt, so I don't want to show my face.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to show your face. I just need to be able to hear you.
Okay.
It's your 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm supposed to tell you the person?
Yes, who do you want to talk
Okay.
about?
So her name is Kristen Zimmerman. Kristen Elaine Zimmerman. That was her married name. Before that, it was Kristen Graves. Okay, so Kristen Zimmerman.
She knows who she is. Okay, who is she in relation to you?
Best friend.
Okay. Well, that's tough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So first off the bat, I'm trying to get this bag to lay down flat so I can write. It's not working very well. Connecting with her energy. Come on. Why is this giving me such a hard time? Okay, so apparently she had a hard time in life. She's a tough one. And I feel like this was a giant tragedy. So I'm getting the downward pull where someone is sad or depressed or deals with depression.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know if you guys actually see, but I write as I do the readings and all that good stuff. So when you see me looking off to the side, it's just me making notes, and it helps me to connect and just bring forward what I'm seeing in my brain, because it's hard to take those pictures and translate them into words sometimes. And I don't know why I just explained that. So I feel like Kristen had problems speaking her words and talking about her feelings.
Yeah, she was very close to all.
I'm getting loss of airway, loss of air. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did she harm herself?
I don't know. We don't know exactly.
Okay. So if I were to guess, this would be oh God. Sorry, I'm getting really dizzy. I don't really know if you want to know this, okay? But I'm going to tell you anyway because I always promise to say what I see, what I feel, and what I experience because that's how I continue to receive messages, right? And even though it's difficult, I will continue to do so because that's what I'm meant to do. So I don't know if you know how she passed, but I'm literally getting loss of airway. So I would have to say it was either by asphyxiation or almost like uh, something tied around her neck. Does that make sense to you at all?
No.
Okay. So I'm getting the loss of airway and dizziness. So I'm not sure on how she passed, but I do know that it was a loss of air. Okay. I do feel it had to do with her sadness and depression.
Okay.
Is there a question as to whether she accidentally hurt
Um,
herself or purposely?
so it wasn't like it wasn't a suicide or anything
Mhm.
like that, but we don't know like who like she was with or anything like that. But they didn't. We found her,
Okay.
but it wasn't a suicide.
Okay. Okay. Is this an unsolved case?
No.
Okay, you just say yes or no. You don't have to tell me more. So, does the loss of air make sense to you?
Maybe. Maybe like breathing. I mean, I would guess.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm not supposed to say and what I'm supposed to say.
Okay.
Uh,
It's okay. No worries. Let me just move on from that. So I have what I would say is oxygen, airway,
yeah. Okay.
dizziness, floor. I'm seeing her on the floor, like falling down.
Okay.
Man, I don't listen. If this girl wasn't strangled in some way by somebody, I literally would bet my life on it. Because I feel like there's something right around my neck and just like squeezing the air out of me. So I don't want to bring up bad memories for you. You don't even have to say yes or no. I have to get it out there or I'm not going to be able to move on. Okay. Okay. So she really struggled throughout her life because I feel like as a young child, she was abused in some way, maybe in multiple ways. And that's what closed her off emotionally, physically, mentally from all people. Like that trust was broken from her from the get-go. And you being friends with her, it was actually an accident because she usually didn't let her guard down with anyone, but I felt like you knew her for quite some time. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything
So,
you said, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, everything that you said, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you knew each other from the time that you were like small kids, but like to me, it feels like she's known you forever. And that it's almost as if like when the two of you met or knew, like the first time you saw each other, it was like almost like I know it's kind of weird to say, but like a soulmate connection or a sister connection, like meeting somebody you knew from a lifetime before. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been together for 15 years.
Okay.
Right out of high school. So.
Okay. And you were the only person that understood her, and that was a burden. That was a burden. And you're gonna say it wasn't a burden, but I'm gonna tell you it was a burden because it was an emotional burden because you wanted to save her, you wanted to help her, you wanted to make things better for her. Does that make sense for you? Okay. It wasn't for you to save. There's nothing you could have done, nothing you could have prevented, no phone call that you could have answered, no text that you could have picked up. None of this is, and this is directly from her, none of this is your fault. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But do you understand that? That's the question.
Yeah, so we we got into like an argument like a couple of months beforehand, so we didn't talk before she passed away. So yeah.
Okay. That's because of her stubbornness and the willingness to cut people off. That wasn't because of you. Okay. I feel like you tried to reach out to her to fix it. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm literally seeing, like, I don't know where you're from, but I'm seeing this little store in Moore's, the Moore's convenience store. So I don't know if you had seen each other in passing in between that time, and like you just wanting to reach out and say hi, and like it was almost as if she snubbed you. Does that make sense? Like I'm seeing
Oh my goodness gracious.
situation.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We were at a concert.
I'm sorry?
We were at a concert.
Okay. So it wasn't a convenience store, but it was still a place where people go together and
She did know me. Yeah, we saw each other. I didn't know that she was going to be there.
okay. So this is just validation for you. So she's saying she's a big jerk. And she's sorry. Man, I feel like hindsight is 2020 and what she's saying. And if she had known what was going to happen, she wouldn't have put herself in that situation. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. But she's admitting that she put herself in that situation. She's not showing me how she passed or who was there or what happened. She's just showing me that someone found her after. I lost her. I lost Kendall. Okay, let me write it down. After the fact. Someone found her after the fact. Let's see if I can't invite her. We lost Kendall. There she is. Okay. Facebook.
Sorry,
Darn Facebook.
it said 20% and then it went away. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So what I was saying is that she's not showing me what happened, who was there, what occurred, but she is showing me that people found her after the fact. And it was a little bit after the fact. So it wasn't like she passed and then it was like an hour later. I feel like it was at least hours to days later. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do feel like there was someone else involved in this incident, and it was a male man.
Okay.
I feel like there was an altercation, a fight, big fight, big fight. It was words, Chrissy. I'm literally seeing like a cell phone. She's looking through a cell phone. She sees something she doesn't like. There's a big fight. There's an argument. But I can't see how she passes. It's like arguing. I'm hearing arguing. I'm seeing a man, and then that's it. I don't see anything else. And then I see her laying there. So
When you say that you see a male, like I don't know how this works. I don't know if you just see like an image of a male, like does it like anything,
So I can't trust what I see all the time because it's not always right. But I
Correct.
can tell in relation to her, it was a bigger male.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say at least 6 to 12 inches taller than her. And I feel like she was pretty good size. like for me, I say good size. I'm only 5'2", so good size to me would be like 5'5", 5'7", you know. So I feel like it was a very tall, larger man. I would have to say maybe 6'2", 6'2", 6'6", 6'2", and if she was in her late 20s, early 30s, he would be in his mid 40s. Okay, so he was older than her. He's an older man. Does any of that make sense to you?
We assume that someone was there, but we don't know.
Well, it's definitely an older man. How old was she when she passed?
Oh, when she passed? She passed away in. She was. I'm 32. 31. 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Around
say
there.
this man was at least 40 plus, so I'd say between 40 and 45. I was getting 46, but I'm 46, so I'm gonna say 40 to 45.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it was somebody that she knew for a long time. I feel like it was a newer person,
Mm-hmm.
and there's definitely an argument. There was an argument that ensued, and then I see her on the ground. But I'm also getting a heart issue, so I don't know if she was aware that there was a heart thing going on. But it definitely had to do with a heart issue. So it's almost as if like you have a really old person and they have a really high blood pressure and you get into a fight with them and they just pass away because of that blood pressure. But I feel like there was something going on with her heart. She's not old, but there's definitely a heart issue going on. Does that make sense to you at all?
Yeah, like an intake of something, maybe.
Okay.
Like, if that makes sense. What I'm trying to say, like an intake of, like, like alcohol or like drugs, or you know what I mean. So
There's
like an
definitely
intake of
something
something,
going
because you
on.
said heart.
Yeah. Okay. I do feel like this person had something to do with her passing, though.
She wasn't alone. Okay. Yeah, we just always wanted to, like, we never really knew if somebody was like there. We
But I
assumed.
feel like whatever happened wasn't on purpose, but this person was aware that it happened and left.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why she was alone.
Yeah.
Okay. I also feel like he's kind of bald too, like didn't have all his hair or he had a shaved head. But I could be wrong. I'm not perfect like I see of other people, so don't hold me to it. But I am certain on that, like 6 foot 6'2", 40 to 45. Like I am certain about that. I am seeing him with like a baldish head. I almost feel like he has hair but shaves it off, because it's like starting to bald. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need to know that she's in a good place though. Like, she's working through her traumas in this lifetime. Okay, so I know that you've seen my lives before, but I'll explain to you that when people cross over, they have to go to this learning place and they learn from other people's perspectives and how they affected other people's lives. But for her in particular, she's learning about her traumas and how they weren't her fault, because she blamed herself. She always blamed herself.
Always.
So she's working through that and it's getting better, and you need to know that. Okay, she's healing. Okay. Always there, always watching over you, and always will kick your ass when it needs to be done.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me before we end this?
Like, I don't know. It's just all different for me. I just always wanted to know, like, if, you know, she was mad at me or like, it's just she, you know.
So I'm gonna re-say what she said earlier. This is why I write this stuff down, because I never remember it. She's a big jerk and she's sorry. She's not mad at you, honey. Really. You were a good friend to her. Okay.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome so much. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yes, thank you so much, and I hope you have a good evening.
Thanks, you too. I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right, you guys. So almost 2 hours with me. Can you believe it? I made it almost 2 hours. I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much for sharing this night with me. It was so much fun. Let me catch up on these comments real quick, and then I'll say goodbye. I'll say goodbye. Hi, Peanut. My daughter joined us. Hi. Is it Alicia or Elise? Because I thought I heard Randy call you Elise the other day, and I don't want to call you by the wrong name. Is it normal to feel tired when watching the live readings? Cassie, yeah. I mean, sometimes if you allow your energy to seep out, you know, you can. I usually, like, it's late for me right now. I should be getting tired. Usually I'm tired all day, but when I do the crossover loved ones messages from spirit, like I get jazzed. And it's gonna be hard for me to fall asleep tonight because I really don't know. It's almost as if they give me energy rather than take the energy away from me. So it's really fun to do this. I was nervous about doing the mini messages from spirit. I didn't think I could do it, but I actually think I like it more because it forces me to connect immediately and get as much through as I can in that short amount of time. So it's really a lot of fun and I really enjoy it. All right, you guys. Well, don't forget, I'm going to be at Polish tomorrow, 1 to 5 p.m. So come see me. Come see me. And I'll be back Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Angel mini readings. And if you want a private session, don't forget the link's there and it'll be there after the live ends. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great